Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. It's your daily rideshare delivery driver again, doing my very first video of the new year. And I just, a few minutes ago, just got through doing a Lyft ride, which was a 5-mile ride and 12-minute ride. And after the ride, I earned actually $9. First, though, on the Lyft app, it said that the ride earned me $7, only to find out right after I cashed out the amount that I got a tip for $2 more extra dollars, which equal out to $9 and some change. And I also wanted to say, because I do Uber too on the side, some of my likes about Uber and Lyft is how you could be able to cash out your money as soon as you finish a trip. However, with Lyft, you have to be able to cash out a certain transaction. In other words, if you may make below $6 for one trip, you can't cash out. Instead, you have to be able to make $6 at the minimum to cash out. Otherwise, okay, let's say, as an example, you were to make $5 off of a trip, and then you wanted to cash out that $5 doing Lyft. Okay, Lyft will get a cut of it, which would be 25%, and would take 50 cents away from your pay of that amount, which would just leave you with $4.50. Due to you having below $5 to cash out, the app won't allow you to. Instead, you have to, like I was just saying, make a minimum of at least $6 to be able to cash out. And when Uber though, on the other hand, you could make as little as 50 cents off of one trip, but still be able to cash that amount out. And that's one of the main likes compared to Lyft that I like as far as the instant pay option goes. You could cash out literally any amount doing Uber, but you have to be able to do it a minimum of at least 5 times a day. Otherwise, if you try to do it more than 5 times a day, the app won't let you cash out. The same procedure with Lyft. Now, some of the dislikes I have about doing both Lyft and Uber, unlike with my last passenger, because he was real down to earth and cool, even wished me a happy new year after the trip. I hate, for the most part, when I pick up some passengers and someone may hop in my car without speaking or anything. And I have encountered that quite a bit of times, because for all I know, I could be picking up a person completely different from them. And I also hate how, from time to time, because I have experienced this too, and for my fellow other rideshare drivers tell me if I'm right or wrong, I have had some passengers, Lyft, Uber passengers, sit up to the very front with me, and as soon as they may hear a song that they may be interested in, will usually turn up my radio without getting my consent or permission to. And I also, not only that, I hate picking up drunk passengers, although I have picked up a couple before. But one of my main reasons I dislike picking up drunk passengers and doing ride share late at night is because of how they could easily vomit in your car. But just to be prepared to that, and in case I may come across that kind of situation again, because I could just out of the blue pick up a drunk passenger during the day, not specifically at night. I have a bunch of emesis bags. They're actually, or technically, vomiting bags, but I do have a few that I ordered through eBay, and they happen to be these right here. And let me take one out to show you all them. This is one of them, how they look. Just to be prepared again, in case I may have to pick up a drunk passenger or an extremely drunk passenger, which I hope that I don't come across. But when jobs such as rideshare, you never know who you're entitled to pick up, what kind of people, because you're picking up people with all kinds of characteristics, all kinds of personalities and backgrounds as well. Anyway, that concludes my video, and until we meet again, have a nice day.